Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today we're back with some of this, the false potato guy, the idiot. And we're gonna celebrate. I have some chai with me. Okay, so we're gonna start. Now here I'm going to show you the contradiction which this false potato does, which goes by the name the false prophet. But I like to call him the false potato because he has, if you actually look at him, he actually covers his face every time he goes on to Kenny Balmer's show. He's a niqabi man, he's a sissy, and he's a coward. He covers his face, and you can see kinda his head. It looks like a Kinder egg, like the Kinder egg. When you buy the Kinder egg, how it looks like chocolate and everything. Yeah, his head looks like a Kinder egg. I want you guys to go to Kenny Balmer's show and check him out there. But now here he's saying, I'm going to show you the lies, what he's saying right now, the lies. And he's saying that, whenever you call me this word, it's not going to affect me. Whenever I call him the N-word, it's not going to affect him. But then we see that he contradicts himself in another one and starts threatening and saying, if you call me this and that. So it's clear that the N-word is affecting him. And I will show you right now what he's going to say here. So we're going to start, inshallah. Get ready.
This is Islam. So I'm happy that they are doing this. Like I told Abdul, Muslim cheerleader, he thinks it's affecting me, but really, I encourage him to keep using these racist epithets because everybody is going to see this.
So you guys heard it. He's saying that it's not affecting him, me using these racist terms towards him, since he uses racist terms towards Arabs. So now he's saying it's not affecting him when I'm calling him the N-word. So now we're going to see if it really is affecting him or not. Okay, we're going to see if it's really affecting him or not. Let's check.
And I'm just tired of black people being duped. Not only black people, but people, period. Nobody needs to be duped by this Islam.
So you see, he's looking at this comment here when I said the false prophets, only you N-word, who have nothing and are servants of Arabs. It's because he made racist claims about Arabs. So now he's saying, I'm tired of being duped. So before in the other video he's saying he thinks it's going to affect me, it's not affecting me. And now he's contradicting himself and saying, I'm tired of black people being duped by these racist people and this and that. Now let's check something out what he did as well. This is one of my comments on the community section. Okay, he said, this is him, the false prophet guy, as you can see right here. Okay, the false potato, the idiot. He says, and I'm warning you, Abdul, call me N-word again and I will burn your Quran live. See, if they can't argue, the only thing they'll do is, this is anti-Islamists. If they lose an argument with Muslims, the only thing they can do is burn the Quran, or either insult Islam or insult the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and they can't prove anything. So I will burn your Quran live on camera and I will Photoshop your image to make you into Muhammad, and I will tell everyone, it's like I'm reading a little kid's guy, and I will tell everyone you wanted me to insult your Prophet, and because you called me N. By the way, if you tell everyone that I told you that I want everyone to insult my Prophet, this is evidence against you. This is evidence against you. And I have it saved on my phone. And I will tell everyone you want to insult me, insult your Prophet, and because you called me the N-word, and I'm warning you, I will write Muhammad's name and a severe insult of his name and place your picture in the middle of Quran and burn it on camera. And then I will tell everyone you wanted me to do it because you challenged me. You challenged my warning. So if you want your religion insulted, Abdul, then try me, Abdul, and I promise you, Abdul, I will carry out my word. You never carried out your word. I've been calling you the N-word as much as I can since you were racist to Arabs, and you never did any of those things because you're a coward. You're a coward. And if you do so, if you try to do those things, if you're a man of your word, if you're not a coward, show your full face on camera while doing it. And we'll take that photo of your full face, and we'll see what would if you're a man or not, and we'll post it in front of everyone and make many insulting things on your photo. Let's see that. If you're brave. And by the way, because you're gonna post my picture, right, as Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and claim to people that, oh, I'm calling you this and that. And now we see that before he's saying it's not affecting me, and look at this full threat that is affecting him very much. And I know that if you're gonna condemn it as much as you can condemn it as much as you can, but I will continue to call you the N-word, and you're gonna fail huge miserably. Okay. Now I want to move on to something else. Now he's saying that he's talking about the hadith of Prophet Muhammad saying, follow the examples of Abu Bakr and Umar, and I refuted him on it by saying that the Prophet Muhammad never said to follow all the examples of Abu Bakr and Umar, but follow the good things of Abu Bakr and Umar, because sometimes it can be contradicting. So whichever one of them does according to the Prophet Muhammad follows the rulings of Prophet Muhammad, then he's on the right one, and while the other one is wrong, can be wrong at times or can be right at times. He goes to alislam.org and he shows a Shia guy talking. As we know, Shia people are against Abu Bakr and Umar. They hate Abu Bakr and Umar. So they start making lies against him. They say the major failure of Abu Bakr and Umar. This is from the book A Restatement of the History of Islam and Muslims by Sayyid Ali Asghar Razawi. He's the Ithna Ashariya. He's from the 12 Shi'as. The most dangerous ones, the 12 Shi'as. As you can see, if you go to alislam.org about us, it says that our objective are to digitalize and present on the internet quality Islamic sources related to the history, law, practice, and society of the Islamic religion and Muslim peoples, with particular emphasis on 12 Shia Islamic school of thought. And if we go to the major failure of Abu Bakr and Umar that he's talking about, is by the same guy, Sayyid Ali Asghar Razawi, who is a Shia. This is his book, A Restatement of the History of Islam and Muslims. We press on it to see what site it will take us on. So this is the book, A Restatement of History of Muslims, Sayyid Ali Asghar Razawi, alislam.org. We see its World Federation of Khuja Shia Ithna Ashari Muslim communities. So he's the 12 Shi'as. He's from the 12 Shi'as, and he writes the book against Abu Bakr and Umar bin Khattab. So my idiot again. Remember when I used the fig tree, when we were talking about the fig tree last time, I used the Christian website, since you and Rob Christian are Protestant evangelical Christians. I clearly showed on About Us on that Got Questions website that it says Protestant evangelical Christians. So I clearly used the website that represents you, and they said that the fig tree, Jesus did not know if he had to go search, and he found out later on that there weren't any figs on it because the leaves blend with the figs. So he didn't know from far away, so he came closer to see. I used that against you. Now you go and use a Shia website against a Sunni person. Like, you can't explain a Sunni hadith by using a Shia website. That's like stupid. If you're using a resource like a Sunni resource, you have to use the explanation of a Sunni. You can't go to other websites, anti-Sunnis or anti-Dawah, and use this hadith against them. Okay? Because they can show you history, things that you know about history that's not true about Abu Bakr and Umar. They can make these things up. So this is what I'm going to warn this idiot, and we've exposed him right now. So this is all I have to say. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.